Hi guys, I hope all is well. So we have an O-level past paper question of the year 2019. The session is October-November. This is question number 4. We'll discuss cubic equations, we'll graph a few coordinates, we'll draw a tangent and find some roots. Let's start. So the question says, complete the table for y equal to 3 plus 2x minus x cube over 5. Now they've given us a table and they've asked us to find the value of y for which the value of x is 4. So we plug in this value of x into this equation. When we do that, 3 plus 2 times 4 minus 4 cubed over 5 gives us negative 1.8. Let's move on. The next part says draw the graph of y equal to 3 plus 2x minus x cube over 5 for the values of x which are minus 4 to 4. That means we have to plot these coordinates in this table. Let's do that. The first point is minus 4 and 7.8. So minus 4 and 7.8 is going to be there. The next coordinate is minus 3 and 2.4. Minus 3 and 2.4 is going to be there. Okay. Yeah, perfect. The next coordinates are minus 2 and 0.6. Minus 2 and 0.6 is supposed to be there. The next one is minus 1 and 1.2. So minus 1 and 1.2 is going to be there. The next one is 0 and 3. 0 and 3 is going to be there. Then it's 1 and 4.8. 1 and 4.8 is supposed to be there. The next one is 2 and 5.4. 2 and 5.4 is going to be there. And then it's 3 and 3.6. 3 and 3.6 is going to be there. And the last coordinate that we just found is 4 and minus 1.8. 4 and minus 1.8 is going to be there. Okay. Now let's draw the graph. We need to draw a smooth line. So I'll try to do that. Let's connect all these points. Starting from this, going all the way here and then moving upwards. Okay, then it goes from this point all the way to this point, and then it turns and joins the last two coordinates like this. So the graph doesn't look that bad. Let's move on. By drawing a tangent, estimate the gradient of the graph of y equal to 3 plus 2x minus x cube over 5 at 1 and 4.8. 1 and 4.8 is this point right here. So let's draw a tangent at this point. Okay, I'll try to draw a nice enough tangent. 1 second. 1 second. Okay, let's do that. So the line looks like this, something like this. So let's choose a couple of points so that we can find the gradient. The formula for the gradient is y equal to y2, gradient equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So let's choose 2 points. Let's choose this as the y1 and x1, and the coordinates of this point are 0 and 3.5, I suppose, 3.5. Okay, and let's choose another point, or we can choose this point as well. The coordinates of this point are, of course, 1 and 4.8. So let's use these 2 points. So y2 was 4.8, y1 was 3.5. This is being divided by 1 minus 0, which is 1, of course, 1 minus 0. Let's do this. When we solve this, 4.8 minus 3.5 gives us 1.3. 1.3 divided by 1 is 1.3. So the gradient in this line is 1.3. Let's move on. On the grid, draw the line 2y plus x equal to 8. Now, in order to draw a line of 2y plus x equal to 8, we need to convert this into a linear equation form, like the standard form of a linear equation. So I'll move the x to the right and then bring the 2 below these values. So when I do that, I get 8 minus x over 2. Now in order to draw the line of this equation, I would first need to draw a rough table. and write down three values of x, 1, 2 and 3, and we need to find three values of y once we plug in these three values of x. So when I plug in 1, 8 minus 1 is 7, 7 divided by 2 is 3.5, that's one of the values. Then when I plug in 2, 8 minus 2 is 6, 6 divided by 2 is 3. Then when I plug in 3, 8 minus 3 is 5, 5 divided by 2 is 2.5. Let's plot these points in blue. Let's do that. So 1 and 3.5, that's the first coordinate. 1 and 3.5, right there. Okay, I'll remove the excess points and coordinates so that it's easier for us. Okay, the next one is 2 and 3. So 2 and 3 is right there. The next one is 3 and 2.5. 3 and 2.5 is supposed to be there. Okay, let's connect these coordinates with a straight line. Let's draw the line in blue, and I hope it is visible. So one second, it needs to be perfect. One second, this is taking some time, but needs to be perfect. Okay, right there. So I stretch a line across these points. Now the graph is cutting the curve, the straight line is cutting the curve at three different points. Right here, and then the last one is right there. The question says, write down the x coordinates of the points where the line intersects the graph of y equal to 3 plus 2x minus x cube over 5. So the x coordinate of the first point, this one, is going to be negative 3.7. Okay, we'll write that. Negative 3.7. One second. The next coordinate is going to be, one second, it is this one right here, and we can assume this to be 1, 2, 3, 4. So it is going to be 0.4. And the last coordinate of x, which is right here, it is going to be 3.123, 3.3. Perfect. So these are the 3 points of 3 values of x coordinates. Let's move on. Let's do the rest of the question in red. The x coordinates are the solutions of the equation 2x cubed plus ax plus b equal to 0. Find the value of a and the value of b. Okay, so that means this equation that we had right here and the equation of the graph that we have right here, when you equate them together, the three values of x that come out are these three. So let's first equate them, and we will use this equation right here. So we write 8 minus x over 2 equal to the equation of the curve, which is 3 plus 2x minus x cube over 5. So we write 3 plus 2x minus x cubed over 5. Okay, so further, if you move on further, let's find the LCM of the right hand side, because all these values are over 1. So when we find the LCM, I write 5 as the common denominator. 5 gets multiplied by 3 gives you 15. 5 also gets multiplied by 2x gives you 10x minus x cube, and this is equal to 8 minus x over 2. Now we cross multiply the 2 and the 5. So when 5 gets multiplied by this side, you get 40 minus 5x, and then when 2 gets multiplied on this side, you get 30 plus 20x minus 2x cube. Okay, now let's bring the x cube and all these values to the left side so that the x cube is positive. So when I do that, I get 2x cube minus 20x minus 30 plus 40 minus 5x. Now let's simplify this. Yeah, let's simplify this. You get 2x cube minus 20x minus 5x minus 30 plus 40. The simplified version of this equation is 2x cube minus 25x plus 10, which should be equal to this equation right here, which is 2x cube plus ax plus b. So if ax and negative 25x can be written right next to each other, ax is equal to negative 25x. That means the value of a comes out to be negative 25, and b of course then comes out to be 10. So the value of b over here is 10. So you can write these values right here, negative 25 and 10. The complete working of this question is present in the description below for you to download. If the question was made easy for you, hit the subscribe button, and thank you for watching.